Good afternoon, friends. Welcome to my Artist on Artist live interview. I'm your host, Ivan Quesada, also known as Mr. Flames 96 on all social media, and I am joined by the lovely Abby Lang. I actually just met her. She saved my life. I was supposed to interview my buddy Jay, so I pivoted and she was around, and I'm really grateful that you're here. I've seen you around a lot, and I'm excited to meet you and get to know you and do this interview. And
Awesome.
So by all means, please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Abby Lang. I'm a BFA 1 at CalArts. You can follow me on Instagram at Negative Vibe Check.
Negative Vibe Check.
Yep.
I'm gonna have to process that, but go ahead. I like that. That's a cool name. I like
It's
that.
from a long time ago and I just didn't change it.
No, it's cool.
People remember it.
Yeah, that's Negative Vibe Check. I like that. That's a cool nickname. That's cool. Well, I like to start these interviews by asking the interviewee, the artist, why you do your art.
Ooh.
Why you chose this craft. Give me a little bit of the lore, but also touch on your why. Because I say this a lot. I think understanding why we do this is extremely important. So yeah, please.
Yeah, okay. So my mom always loved to take me to the movies when I was growing up. So I kind of grew up with a love for film.
Sick.
And I actually have metal rods in my legs.
So,
fire.
So
I was born with femoral anteversion, which means pigeon-toed.
Sure. I think so.
Yeah. I had to get it surgically corrected when I was 12, so I couldn't walk for a year. And
fun fact, I had flat feet.
Oh, really?
So I had to have a bone replacement surgery on my feet. So my freshman year, they took my left foot, they opened it up right here and over here on the side, drilled out a bone and replaced it with a donor bone so I could have that arch on my foot.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, hell yeah.
But when you can't really move, what else do you have to watch?
Yeah.
But film and TV, and I watched so much Netflix, and I just found out that film could really be your friend.
Sure.
It could be.
Yeah.
It was empathetic in a way that I had never considered before, because you can tell any story you want to.
Yeah.
And you can really take people who are in a hard situation out of that.
Sure.
And
they can be really moving.
Yeah.
The human stories.
I feel like creating stories and telling stories is the most empathetic career path you can have.
Wow.
So that kind of pushed me into acting.
Sick.
Yeah, and so that's why I act.
That's really beautiful. I really like that you said that, because this I agree with you that this craft in and of itself is very empathetic. Us as actors require a lot of empathy. We work with empathy so much. So I really appreciate you saying that. And that's such an interesting origin. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of my friends, they started when they were kids.
Sure.
And they went down the traditional path. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Of course.
I think that's really cool.
Of course.
I think it's really interesting being someone who came into acting later. Because I feel like the arts in general are really they're unequal in the way that if you do not have at least in the States, if you do not have enough money to do the arts or pursue the arts,
it can be difficult,
creates
for sure.
Disparity.
For sure.
So
that's a good word.
I definitely enjoy when someone comes into it on their own terms.
Sure.
Because then I feel like they have to work a little bit harder to catch up.
Yeah. And it's interesting that you say that too, because I've noticed that in film, since we were talking about that, I've noticed that low budget productions are some of the most phenomenal films that have ever been produced.
Yeah.
And then you take a high grossing film and it's not as good. It's they have $1 million budget and it's not as good as the low budget.
Yeah,
film.
because you have to work harder to make something look better.
You have to be you have to take this creative thing that we do and solve these problems creatively in order to produce this idea that you're trying to produce. I feel when you have a bunch of money thrown at something, it's it can be overwhelming, So I hear what you're saying in that. So you had that surgery, you watched a lot of films, you wanted to be an actor. When did you take that first step into acting?
Oh, great question. It was actually right after I had kind of relearned how to walk. And I had a walker for a little bit.
No pun intended, actually. Sorry. The first step into, that's funny.
I had a walker and it was bright pink and I put a bunch of stickers on it. It was a nightmare at public school.
It
was not great.
No, I'm sure. Yeah.
But the minute that I didn't need it, I signed up for, it was an acting class and it was called Ghost Light.
Okay.
And it was basically because in theaters there's always the ghost light on.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it was
on the stage in the
yeah,
center.
yeah. And it was, they just had a ghost light on the stage and people did monologues that
Sick.
mattered to them.
Oh, wow.
And that was like my first acting experience.
Oh, wow. Sick. What monologue did you pick?
Oh God, it was actually picked for me. They didn't give us that much creative freedom.
Gotcha.
It was something, I don't remember what it was from. I think it was one of those ones that you find on the internet that doesn't really have a plate.
Yeah.
But it was about a girl who was talking to her teacher and she couldn't afford to do her homework because she was trying to do something. I forget what it was.
Yeah.
It was interesting. I remember.
And it connected you though. You felt connected to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like, it was a good first kind of step into.
Yeah. So break that down for me, because I remember my first experience performing like in front of a live audience, like my first show, like that was like a whole thing for me So yeah, just break that down for me, like step by step. Like how did you feel? Like what happened? Like can you like dive into that a little bit?
Yeah, I mean.
And when was this actually?
Ooh, wow. Wait, I don't know what year that was.
Yeah.
I was 12.
Okay. Tiny. Yeah.
Young.
That's cool though that you jumped in that young. That's cool. That requires a certain amount of bravery that I didn't have at 12.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't. I was such a different person before the pandemic, I would like to say.
Oh, I can imagine.
Because like I was a really not a confident kid. I was like really in my head and I really wanted to do good on stage, but then I had a lot of stage fright.
Sure. Yeah.
But it really mattered to me. And I think it wasn't until the pandemic when I had time to myself to really develop my craft and what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
That I was able to like develop a confidence on stage. So I was really nervous and I was probably very quiet. And I was probably tripping over my words. That was probably,
I'm sure. Yeah.
But I loved it.
Sick. That's cool. So then you did that first monologue. So what was your actual first like role that you were able to like really sink your teeth in?
Oh, that's a great question. Because I did like a couple shows after that where I was like in the ensemble. And
there's
nothing wrong
Sure,
with
of course. I've done a lot of ensemble work for sure.
I think it's great. Great experience. Teaches you how to be a team player, to really dive into character. It's more freedom.
For sure. I definitely think I got like really grounded with my stage presence doing ensemble work. So yeah.
What was like? That's a great question. I guess like technically, I did Beauty and the Beast, and I was Belle.
Oh, that's cool.
That was
like the musical.
Yeah.
Sick.
That was during the pandemic. Actually, they did a virtual musical.
Okay. Wow.
Which is such a weird.
I'm sure.
It was on Zoom.
Yeah.
Oh, so weird. And it was steampunk.
I can imagine that was strange. Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow.
It was really interesting because we live streamed it, and then like they had us
live streamed it like you guys were like on a stage or
they filmed it on Zoom, and then they live streamed the filmed footage. So basically, we practiced it over Zoom. Yeah. And then they recorded us doing it. They recorded our vocals.
Yeah.
And then they live streamed it. Yeah, it was crazy, but that was a really good experience.
And it was like the full like 2-hour production?
I think it was the junior production.
Gotcha.
So like it had some cut stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Because the full production is insane.
I have done the full production of Beauty and the Beast, but I was a different character.
Got it. And when was that?
That was 2020. Was 2022? 2022. Yeah.
Sick.
Fall of 2022. Because I'm a transfer student actually. I went to a community college first.
Me too.
Okay. So
yeah. So I did Maricosta Community College down in Oceanside. Graduated there, transferred to UCSD, graduated with my BA, and then auditioned and got accepted here.
Slay! Okay. Yeah. I went to Napa Valley Community College, which is in Napa Valley.
Napa Valley, yeah, I'm sure.
And actually, I was going to go down the UC path. Yeah. That's kind of the traditional community college path. And then I auditioned for CalArts on a whim. And I got in, and I was like, okay.
Oh, wow.
Like,
that's the choice. Yeah
it was interesting though, because I was like, oh, do I really want to start over though? Because I was like, I've done all the I have an associate's degree.
Yeah.
But there was just something so cool about a school of artists coming together and like collaborating that I was like, I kind of have to
that sounds fun as fuck. I
was like, I can make all the art I want.
For sure. Yeah. No, that's cool. I like that. I went UCSD because I really liked the Playhouse.
Yeah, I applied to UC San Diego, and I did get in. That was one of my top choices.
Yeah, that was my number one, and they rejected me at first, and then I appealed it.
Slay!
I appealed it and got accepted. So that was cool. Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, it was cool. So I got a really cool experience down there.
I know a bunch of people that go there now.
Really?
A lot of the people that were in my theater class that applied there ended up going.
Sick. That's awesome. It's a dope program. It's a BA, so it's not as like it's not like this. Like you're not like in a cohort.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a little more general. We read a lot of plays, which was cool, like being able to like get informed on like plays and stuff. And then getting to work with the MFAs on like a production, because I think they do like 4 like main stage productions a year. And then they have the new play festival, which is really cool. Yeah. So like the MFA playwrights like write a play, and then they produce like, I think it's like 4 plays by the end of the year, which is really sick. Like that festival is really cool. And then they have the WOW Festival and everything. And then San Diego is just like an amazing hub for theater. So I'm very grateful to have like experienced that. And now I'm here.
Yeah, now you're in the middle of Santa Clarita.
So then tell me about your audition. Yeah, tell me about your audition for CalArts. That was a
nightmare. It was an interesting audition because we have to do a pre-screen.
Yeah.
So the pre-screen, I don't like the idea of pre-screens.
I don't even know what that means. Like
they make you film your audition material before you have to come into audition, which is fine for some people, but it already puts you at a disadvantage.
It does.
Because it's not the
same.
I do not have a space that I can go to.
A space, lighting, good camera, like yeah.
I can't film a monologue in my house. I don't have any blank walls back home.
Right.
It's loud all the time.
All the time, sure.
There is no quiet space. Yeah. So I I went to the library of my school on a weekend.
Yeah.
And I tried to film it there, and I was like trying to be quiet because but also act, and I'm like, this is awful.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. And then they want half of a full body, which is also meant that I had to like put
way back
tripod
there.
all the way back there, and I was just like
to capture like this and up.
Yeah, because like I couldn't even make it look cool because I was like, if it was just a blank wall, then sure, but like now you can absolutely tell I'm in the library. And I watched it once. It has 1 YouTube view.
That's crazy.
1 YouTube view.
Yeah.
They also had us submit our portfolios, which I'm glad they did because I had a pretty good portfolio.
Nice. Tell me more about that. Actually, well,
I make my own films.
Okay,
so I'm a filmmaker as well.
Oh wow, sick.
So I just submitted a lot of my original work.
Sick. Okay, yeah. I'm down to dive into that. So tell me about that. Yeah.
I made my first film. Well, so my ex-girlfriend, she was in a filmmaking class at the community college I went to, and they needed actors.
Okay.
And I was just like, sure. And then I ended up being in like 5 of them.
Okay. Sick.
And
that's kind of how it happens. You just say yes and you just dive in.
And then I remember this guy, he posted on social media about this film sprint competition where you make a film in a week.
Okay. Wow.
And I signed up. And so I wrote a script. I got my friends together and we made a film, and then we entered it into the competition.
Wow.
And that was my first. I acted in it. I directed it. I wrote it, costumed it, edited it. And
you edited it? Like, that's hard. Because I edit, and that's hard. Yeah. Time consuming.
It is time consuming.
Yeah.
And then I also filmed a monologue and an original monologue. And then I screened it. They do this thing called the Emergence Festival at Napa Valley College. And it's where you show emerging works.
Yeah.
And so I screened both of those video projects. And I submitted them to CalArts. They're also on my YouTube channel.
Check it out.
Gail's Corner of the Universe. Look it up.
Gail's Corner of the Universe. I like that.
Yeah, because my full name is Abigail. So my nickname is also Gail.
Got it.
Some people don't get that. Some people are like, where does the Gail come from?
Yeah. From the Gail in Abigail.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And then that was my first experience making a film. And then I've actually made 4 films since coming to CalArts.
Wow. So and this is your first year here, right? So wait. So you're telling me that last semester
I made 3 films.
You made 3 films?
And then I made 1 film recently.
How long are they?
Okay, that's a great question. So the first one was I did the film sprint competition again. So that one's 11 minutes.
Oh.
And then
because when I hear you say film, I think
films.
Like
short films.
Got it. I was thinking like
feature?
Full.
No.
Got it.
I don't have the budget for a feature film.
Got it.
So I made an 11-minute short film, and then one of them was 15 minutes, and then the other was 13. And then the one I did recently was only 2 minutes.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's awesome. That's really cool. I like that a lot. So You're an actor, or you're a playwright or screenwriter, is what I'm gathering.
I did write a play last semester too.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
Yeah. So I came to CalArts and I was kind of like, this is crazy. Okay. I'm not a big fan of my family, and I kind of came to CalArts and I was like, I'm so excited to just separate myself from that situation.
And that's always really healthy.
First class, first day, Damien's like, where do you come from? What's your story? What's your origin? And I'm like, in every class, it was like, tell us about where you come from.
Yeah.
Like, what's your background? Sure. And it was kind of like, okay, now I have to face it. So I wrote a play about it.
Wow.
And then I was also dealing with some stuff because
last semester you wrote the play. How long is the play?
Right now it's 90 pages, so I need to cut it down.
To 60 probably? 65?
Yeah, it's too long.
No, I don't think so. 90 pages? Whatever. Okay. Produce it.
That's what I want to do. I want to put it up in the coffee house
90 pages.
Eventually.
Fuck it.
I just need to do edits.
Sure.
It's a
have you spoken to any? I don't think we have playwrights here. I don't think we have a playwriting program.
Yeah. We used to.
Yeah.
We used to have a playwriting program. They got rid of it.
Damn.
It was a playwriting MFA.
Damn. UCSD has a phenomenal playwriting program.
Yeah, ours actually used to be really cool. We had some really major people in it.
That's so sad that they cut it.
Yeah.
I wonder why. I guess whatever.
Budgeting.
Yeah.
It's always budget.
Yeah, I'm starting to very quickly learn that somebody said this recently. We go to an art school that's run by art people. So it's kind of like somebody said that it's like art school ran by art people. So that's like a prison ran by the prisoners. That's like the analogy that they used, and I was like,
that's an interesting analogy.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because there's things that are like, what is this organization, fam? Like,
they're trying to organize it more.
Good.
I know. I'm also in student union. Okay. I'm the BFA 1 rep.
Sick.
And I don't know how much I'm allowed to share, but I know that the school is trying to change specifically for BFA. I don't know how MFA would work.
No idea. Yeah.
But they're trying to change the structure of students' curriculum here, and they're trying to make it more organized.
Sure.
Which I'm not opposed to. I think the critical studies need to be more organized.
Sure.
Because as someone who's coming in with experience in critical studies or general eds.
Yeah.
I see a lot of people struggling because a lot of CalArts is you can do whatever you want. There are no guidelines.
Yeah.
And I think BFA 1s in particular, when you're 18 and you're fresh out of high school and you've only known guidelines your entire life, you don't know how far out of the box you can get. Yeah. So I think it would benefit some of the BFA 1s to have an English class or a math class or something.
Yeah, something to because I honestly think that a lot of those classes, all the GE classes that I've taken at community college and some that I took at UCSD, really informed me just as a person.
Me too.
You know what I mean? Because you learn mathematics, you learn science. I took astronomy at my community college. You just kind of learn about the world a little bit.
I think educated artists are the best artists.
Of course, yeah, because you have to be intelligent.
Yeah.
You can't just half-ass this. You have to know things about the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. And you need to develop critical thinking skills.
Exactly.
And so I get the critical studies. Yeah. And I like that there's some that are kind of more education based, and then there's some that are more creative based. Sure. And I think there's value to both. But I think there needs to be a bit more structure.
I agree. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you. I don't know what the undergrad program is at all.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
It's cool though. I've taken some of the coolest classes.
Cool.
I took writing for the female gaze, which was
that's cool.
Yeah, we watched movies and interpreted it from a female lens. Sure. And then we got to do a final creative project, which mine was a film. Which wasn't a writing project, but it's okay.
Imagine that.
It's really cool. I know they're not gonna probably have that class again, which
Damn.
They're getting.
That's so odd.
I mean, the School of Critical Studies is getting completely reworked.
I heard because of the AI thing, right?
I mean, yeah.
Anyway, so let's talk about sports. I'm just kidding.
I was about to be I'm a big figure skating fan.
Okay, sick. Okay.
So I've been keeping up with the Winter Olympics.
Okay, cool.
So
I watch basketball and esports. And that's about
cool.
it. Yeah.
I feel like Do we have an esports team?
I don't think so. I don't think we have any teams.
We have badminton. That's our sport.
Go CalArts. That's crazy. Okay,
I think we have a boxing club too.
Yes, I have heard about the MFA boxing club, and I think that's really cool.
And we have dance.
Yes, of course.
Sport.
Is it?
Dance is a sport.
It's like it's considered a sport?
I consider dance an artistic sport. I don't know if like here it's really a sport. It's kind of more like...
I can see how it can be.
It's more theater in my opinion here. Sure, but dancing can definitely be a sport.
Sure.
I think like, I don't know. I feel like when it starts to be more of like a theatrical show, it's more artistic, but like there's definitely an athleticism.
Yeah, of course. Tell me more about your acting though. Mm-hmm. I'm curious of like, because you said you went to that community college. What did you learn there that you've like brought here? Was there anything like did you learn playwriting there? Did you like what like official like techniques were you learning there that you've been able to like implement into your work and into your work here at school?
That's a great question, because honestly, I feel like I learned less about like I did technical stuff, but I feel like what I really gained from going to a community college is life experience.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think life experience is honestly sometimes more valuable than the technical skills. Sure. Because if you don't have a foundation or an opinion to draw upon for your roles or like anything, then it's kind of harder to like jump into characters. Yeah. I feel like
or agree or disagree with them.
Yeah, or just even analyze what's going on in a situation with your character. Just like, I find that being a little older than, most of the BFA ones, because they're 18.
A lot of them are very tiny, Yeah,
I feel like just having lived a life outside of, the education bubble,
Yeah, definitely.
And meeting, because you meet a bunch of different types of people in community colleges. Yeah. And they're different age ranges and
different life experiences for sure.
Yeah, different economic background. I think there's more diversity there. Yeah, definitely. And I think that helps tremendously with acting.
Definitely.
I think sometimes the CalArts bubble is too limited.
You think so? I'm starting to notice that a little bit, especially with the undergrads. Yeah.
Limited. I think for acting specifically, it kind of surprises me how the undergrad acting program lacks a lot of diversity. I think that's an issue.
Yeah.
I think
really interesting.
There's like 47 of us. I swear to God, there's like 47 of us.
Yeah.
And
damn.
Everyone has a very particular creative process. So I understand why everyone is here.
Oh, but no, please continue.
But I think that
went really far.
I got it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
There's a benefit when programs are more diverse, and I feel like our program isn't diverse.
Definitely. I have noticed that a tiny bit in my experience here at CalArts because I'm the only Latino.
Yeah.
I'm the only Latino in my cohort.
We have 3 Black women out of 40 students.
Wow.
We don't have any Black men.
Wow. No. There's a lot of black men and women in the MFA cohort for sure. In the I just lost a magnet, but I will find it later. I'm not going to worry about it now. Yeah, that's really interesting. That's really, really interesting. Because obviously undergrad is a lot different than the upper program, but yeah, that's really cool. I do appreciate that you said that because I agree that life experience matters a lot when in this craft for sure. Like understanding different things about the world, and so how has that experience that you've had, like how do you take that into technique when producing a role? Because you've said you've done a lot of films, so like how does that inform that, like the roles that you've taken on?
Oh, interesting. That's really interesting. That's such a great question. Yeah. No, I mean that because what's interesting though, I feel like for me, I feel like theater, my experience, not in the roles that I write, but in the roles that I'm cast in, because I also do act in films. Mm-hmm. I feel like in theater, you're not always playing your type, but I feel like in film, you're often playing your type.
Right.
And not that life experience doesn't help in film. It does. It's just like, sometimes depending on what your type is and what you're being cast as, sometimes you're just stuck in like kind of a box and it's hard to like break out of that mold. Yeah. So a lot of the life experiences I bring to film are kind of similar to they're kind of similar roles, but I have to find ways to make them different.
Sure.
Or I have to find things in the script to like pull apart.
Yeah.
I feel like life experience is really beneficial because in theater you play a diversity of roles.
Sure.
And I feel like sometimes in film you're playing
very specific kind of.
Yeah, you're limited. So you don't need as much life experience. I feel like you just need to really know your type and how to work within it.
Yeah. Because the camera picks up on everything.
Yeah.
That's what I find so fascinating about like acting specifically for the camera. Is that it's like
tell.
Yeah. The camera picks up the truth no matter what. And it's extremely difficult to try and BS it.
Yeah.
You know? I feel like on stage you can BS your way through it a little bit, but I don't think you can do that on camera.
No. I think on camera you really have to be your character.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's why a lot of people end up getting cast as characters similar to themselves.
For sure. It's easier to tap into that.
Yeah.
And even in theater too, like it's I think creating a character that's nothing like you can be really difficult and extremely challenging in both worlds. Mm-hmm. I just think it takes an extra level of precision in film, you know?
Yeah.
Than it would on the stage.
Stage is inherently heightened.
For sure. For sure.
There's things you can get away with on stage that when a camera is pointed at you and you have to be, you can be elevated, but you have to be realistic.
Yeah, definitely.
So you have to find a way to make this character, let's say, that's completely different than you are. Definitely. Realistic. You have to bring them into reality.
Exactly. And so, what are you working on currently?
Ooh, great question.
Yeah.
What? Oh my God. So I'm in 4 shows right now.
Wow.
Because I hate myself, apparently.
Don't say that. Take it back.
I don't hate myself. I'm in 4 shows. I'm in 4, well, technically the Coffee House Committee hasn't approved them, but I'm on a Coffee House Committee and we did approve them. So I'm in 4 shows.
You heard it here first.
Yeah. I'm in one that opens next weekend. Hold On. That's written by Alex. They're BFA 3. Their life experience.
Cool.
And then I'm in Abriel's Guide, which is Jules' produced show.
Sick. Shout out to Jules.
Jules wrote it. Ege directed it.
Shout out to Ege.
And then I'm in Puffs, which is not an original work. It's a spoof of Harry Potter.
Oh, okay.
But based on Hufflepuffs.
Cool.
BFA 4, Avery. She's directing that.
Sick.
And then I'm in American Raspity, which is an original work that Kimmy BFA 4 has written.
Sick.
Yeah. So a lot of original works I'm in this semester, which is very exciting.
That's awesome.
And then I'm currently writing my first feature-length film.
Sick.
I'm co-writing that with a CCA student, so California College of the Arts, which is closing. The last art school in San Francisco, closing forever.
That's really sad.
Yeah, they announced it like a month ago.
That's really sad.
They're an MFA student there, and it's their final year. And I was in their MFA thesis film over the winter break, and I pitched them my idea for a feature. Film? Yeah, and we're writing it.
Sick, dude. Do you want to share some about it?
Yeah, it's I don't know how much I can share. I'll just say the pitch is we both make lesbian films. Like that's our genre.
Yeah.
And so we're writing a lesbian feature film about a roller skater and a figure skater.
That's cool. One of my cohort members, Kylea, she does roller derby.
Yeah. Kylea's in Abriel's too.
Sick. That's super cool. Nice. Well, I have a segment where I ask you if there's anything you want to ask me.
Oh, wait, that's such a cool question. Okay, let me think about this.
Yeah, take your time. I did this with Hans. I don't know, like I'm trying to find like different segments that I can do in this podcast, and so because this is an artist on artists, and I'm asking all the questions, I thought it'd be cool to see if there's anything you guys want to know.
How do you feel like your art has been influenced based on the current administration?
Jesus Christ.
That is really a heavy
gnarly question. Ask it one more time.
How do you feel like your art has been influenced or changed based on the current administration and happenings in the U.S.?
I have been inspired to tell my story and my experience through all of this. because one of the reasons I'm so passionate about this career is because I'm Mexican and I'm indigenous. And so, and this industry desperately needs more of that. Mm-hmm. And so I think it's extremely important that I tell my story and I tell stories like mine, to show people out there that you're not alone.
I really love that. My partner is Mexican, mm-hmm. and he's also a trans man, which is also not great in America right now.
Sure, yeah. Double whammy.
Yeah, and
like, pick a struggle, bro. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Like, last semester, because he doesn't live here. He lives in NorCal.
Okay.
And he was just talking to me, and he's like, he didn't want to do theater anymore, because he's like, there's no one that looks like me.
Yeah.
On stage. There's no roles for me.
So you write it.
Yeah.
So you create it. You be it.
So
that's how it's informed my art, is because I want to produce the art that I want to see.
Yeah. And so I always try and like write him and be like, hey, this is this artist that's making this. And I went into the library and I found this book, and it was by this Mexican poet, and I'm forgetting their name, but it was fantastic. Mm-hmm. And I brought it back to him when I went to visit, and I'm just trying to show him as much art created by Latino artists right now, so that he can feel encouraged. Because
of course,
it's so sad that there's not enough roles right now. And
we are extremely powerful as a culture, man. Like, the number one runner in the world is an indigenous Mexican woman. The best sous chefs in the world are Latinos. Like, come on, dude.
Slay.
We're built different. Nobody questions who built the pyramids in Mexico. Because, we're the shit.
You should take vision. Wait, actually, is that a BFA class? You should take Visions of Utopia.
Sure.
That's the class I'm in right now, and it's about Latin American history and the visions of utopia that informed all of Latin America and the creation. You should really take it.
Yes, definitely.
The teachers from Peru, it's awesome.
Definitely. And so what's next for you besides what you currently got going on?
Oh.
What are some like future plans?
Oh, what are some future plans?
Where do you plan on taking this career at post CalArts?
Oh, that's a great question. I really want to make my own films. I want to star, act, write all my own work, and I really see myself pivoting to the film industry.
Yeah.
Not that I don't love theater, but
right, of course.
I think there's something special about having a recorded. I think there's something so accessible about being able to record your work.
That's a good word.
For people to access it.
Definitely.
And I want to keep making accessible work. That's why all my films go on YouTube.
Definitely.
I think there's something beautiful about making art and having people be able to see it.
Definitely. I agree with you. That's really beautiful. Any final thoughts?
This was so fun.
Thanks. I'm glad you think so.
No, this was so random too.
Good. Yeah, I know. I just found her in Tatum's.
I literally was just getting a hot chocolate, sitting down.
And I was like, hey, I need you.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, it was cool. Well, thank you. That was Abby Lang, you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see y'all later.
Thank you. Bye.